Okay, so before we start, the first thing that you want to do is come over to Google and type in BD database. I'm going to click on that first link there. When you get here, you want to hover over database and go down to knowledge and click on that. It will have every category that is in the game and every NPC that you can find. A couple helpful tips that I can provide to you for getting knowledge. First of all, if you have a friend that has knowledge on all of these NPCs, you can actually ask them to be in a party with you. And if you click M and hit Shift, this little box comes up. If you press Shift plus left mouse button, you can ping location for party members. I'm not in a party, so it's not doing it for me right now, but they can actually ping the location for you. Secondly, if they have a two-seater horse, you can ride around with them. You can ask them to locate the NPC for you and then take you there, and then you can just jump off and grab it. I've done that for people several times whenever I'm trying to help them get knowledge. It's fun to me. It might be a little tedious for them, but if there's something that's particularly difficult to find, you can ask them. If that's not an option, you can, of course, just go ahead and use this guide, or you can use your guide in conjunction with that if you're wanting to complete it by category. Also, I would suggest using a horse that you're training. It's just for efficiency's sake. That's what I'm doing. It's what I prefer to do. Anytime that I am getting knowledge, I will take out my horse trainer as long as I'm not going to too dangerous of an area, because another suggestion is the Find NPC button. Now, this is something that you're just going to be using once you are actually able to locate the NPC. You have to have knowledge on it first. So you won't actually be able to use that instead of using the guide. You do have to manually find it, meaning you have to go out and you have to right-click on a location on the map and go there, or just manually run there. But once you found it, it should be showing up in your Find NPC search box. Now, you will have to go ahead and click on that. I just have mine set to a hotkey because I use it so much. It is something that you will be using throughout the game. It's a very useful tool, so I would definitely keep that in mind. I'm going to be doing character and people of Eastern Balanos, and then residents of Velia in this guide today. If you click H, click on character, people of Eastern Balanos, and residents of Velia, that is the one that we will be completing today. As you complete the NPCs, it will replace the question marks that you guys will have with a general description of the NPC, and it will show their name and their icon. Okay, first NPC that we will be locating is Hans. He is a little out of the way, almost on the edge of Velia. He's over near the docks and kind of where below where the fishing hotspot is. If you look over there, you can see still where the storage vendor is, and here he is on the large map. You can see the docks right over there. Okay, Egrin is right over here next to where the fishing hotspot is in Velia. You'll typically just see a big group of people all grouped up fishing in one area is how you'll know. But he's over here. You can see the docks from there. And here he is on the large map. As you can see, we just passed the fishing hotspot. Just where all the people were grouped up with their boats, fishing poles. Okay, here's Mariano. He offers a quest to find lost cats. Even if you have all of your quests turned off like I do, that quest should still be turning up for you. He is right next to the Velia Church. If you come in here, you see it's Ottavio Ferre. See the big steeple right there. Look around. Alright, and here he is on the large map. Okay, here is Alustin, the alchemist. If you're following the main quest line, likely you have already spoken to him, but just in case you have not, he is very close to Hans, where we got him. You can see a bunch of people grouped up here, a few NPCs over there, and here he is on the large map. Okay, next NPC is Igor Bartali. Another NPC that likely you have spoken to already if you've gone through the main quest line, but he is about in the center of Velia because he is the chief of Velia. Here he is on the large map. Also, you can see the stables right over there. And the Velia Inn right here. And if you go into the Velia Inn, right here is Islin Bartali, the innkeeper, another person on our list. Just if you go straight into the Velia Inn, she's right there. And then over here is the chef, David Finto. He's just right around the corner in the Velia Inn. Here they both are on the map. Okay, here is Crio. He's the fish vendor. He's the vendor that you'll get your fishing rods from, your temporary ones, ship license raft. I wouldn't get that. It's very slow and very small. It's not going to get you anywhere very quickly. He's right next to the storage vendor, so likely if you've gone to storage, you've actually seen him with an exclamation mark above his head. Here he is on the large map. And on the other side of the storage is Abelin. Right over here next to the stairs. You can see all by the docks. And here he is on the large map. Next is Claire Arryn. She is a little ways off. If you go south from storage and then take a left, she's right over here. You'll also note that all the training dummies are here. You'll likely see a bunch of players with white dots on the mini-map. Here's Jamie Drucker, the Black Spirits training manager. And here she is on the large map. Okay, next is Artemio Fiazza. He's actually just down the road from the Velia Inn. If you were to leave the Velia Inn going south and then immediately turn right or east, he's just on the road. He's right next to the general goods vendor Eileen. And here he is on the large map. Alright, last NPC, and most likely the most difficult to find, is Houtman. He's over here by these ruins. If you turn around, you actually can see the Velia Church in the distance. So he is just southwest of the Velia Church. And here he is on the large map. Alright, and that was it for the People of Eastern Balanos, Residents of Velia section of Knowledge. Thank you very much for watching, and you have a wonderful day. I'll see you guys later.